Yeah, what's up, YouTube? What's up? You already know this regular Ravens fan coming back at you with another video, and switching it up a little bit today. Just a still shot, not too much going on. I just want to rock with y'all for a little bit. As I always say, people trust your eyes. As you all probably have heard by now, the Cowboys have released Jaylon Smith, inside linebacker Jaylon Smith. Now, two things are possible. Either Either Micah Parsons is so good that the Cowboys just don't have a use for Jaylon Smith anymore, and maybe he asked for his release because he's not going to be the starter at middle linebacker, or Jaylon Smith got paid, and now Jaylon Smith doesn't want to play. Either case, the Ravens need to do their due diligence and bring this guy in. Like, flat out, ASAP, right away. I mean, if we can unlock this guy's talent, which we know he has, we don't need him to be the best middle linebacker in the league. We need him to be a competent middle linebacker. We need someone to solidify the middle of our defensive linebacking core. We've got two middle linebackers. As everyone knows, we have Patrick Queen and we have Malik Harrison. Now, Malik Harrison, I love his tenacity. I love his hitting. He's a thumper, but he doesn't have the foot speed to play in space. He just doesn't. Now, Patrick Queen has excellent foot speed, great speed, sideline to sideline, but still can't play in space and can't do anything when he's getting blocked, and he's not a hitter. So if you could put both of these guys together, you'd have a great middle linebacker, but as it stands, you can't. So we are stuck with one guy who doesn't know where he's going or how to get there, and another guy who can't get there even if he knows where he's going, which is why each team we've played so far this season has attacked and attacked and attacked our middle linebackers every game. The Raiders, the Chiefs, the Detroit Lions, and even the Broncos. In that Broncos game, although the score was 23-7, Noah Fant was their most highly targeted receiver, their tight end. You played against the Lions, although their tight end wasn't didn't get the most targets. I think only had like 2 catches. They attacked our middle linebackers with their running backs in the passing game. Either way, in every game, these guys have been exploited. Whether it's zone coverage or man coverage, they just don't cover. They don't know what they're doing. They either don't get the proper depth, they're biting up on play action, leaving gaping holes in the middle of the field, or they're being isolated by teams motioning out their running backs out to the side, and these guys look uncomfortable and therefore don't do what they're supposed to do out there. And now in Patrick Queen's case, he can't get off blocks and he gets pushed around like embarrassingly as a Baltimore Ravens fan. Now, I get it. Here in Baltimore, we have a great tradition of middle linebacker from Ray Lewis all the way through Mosley. We've had tradition there. So we're used to, so we just assume that every linebacker that the Ravens bring in or draft he's got to be good if we're getting him to play middle linebacker. I honestly believe in my heart of hearts that the Ravens had their eyes set on Kenneth Murray, and the then Sandy, I guess the LA Chargers now, jumped up and took him. So Patrick Queen, listen, Patrick Queen is not a bad player. He's not some bum, but he just isn't ready yet. Maybe he needs to put on weight. Maybe he needs to get in that film room. I don't know, but he's biting on play action. He's lost in zone coverage. He has no man-to-man ability, and he can't get off blocks. He can blitz, and he can run plays down, but that's about it. Jaylon Smith has the ability to do all of those things. Now, if he doesn't want to play football anymore, there's nothing you can do about that. But if you can get him into a team where has a lot around him and all he has to do is do his job, I think he'd be serviceable. And when you're looking at our linebacker core right now as it stands, you have Patrick Queen, you have Malik Harrison, and you have Josh Bynes. I'm quite sure that Jaylon Smith can play in this linebacker core. The Ravens would be doing their defense a huge service if you take a look at this guy. But I want to know, what do you all think? Are you all happy with Patrick Queen and Malik Harrison? Let me know in the comments if you think that I'm off and you see Patrick Queen as a superstar. I don't see him that way. I see Patrick Queen as the linebacker selected because Kenneth Murray got away. Because when I put on the tape and I watch Kenneth Murray shed blocks, come downhill, make tackles, punish people, that's what I am used to seeing from Ravens and middle linebackers. I mean, again, Patrick Queen, man, listen, I like you, honestly. I just think you need to get in the weight room, and I think you need to get in that film. You got to study, man. You got to know. You've got to see that through these first 4 games, these teams are attacking you. And you've got to see how they're attacking you because they're doing it the same way. They're getting you in that play action. They're pulling guards at you, and they're putting you in space, and you've got to cover. Malik Harrison, there isn't too much I can say because I can't make you, you can't make speed. You either have it or you don't. But if you had Malik Harrison to just be, hey, he's my run stuffer, he'd be perfect. He needs a competent middle linebacker next to him so that he doesn't have to be in space. Nevertheless, it is what it is. I want to know, what do you all think? Do you all think that Jaylon Smith will be a good pickup by the Ravens? Keep in mind, people, I mean, even if you're saying to pick him up and you still want to start Malik Harrison and Patrick Queen, although I don't know why you'd start both of them in that case, but if you do, he's got to be better than Josh Bynes. Josh Bynes is a good guy, knows the defense. He's slower than Malik Harrison at this point. So let me know what you all think. Man, I'm keeping my fingers crossed that I'll wake up, I'll wake up one of these days before Monday night and I'll hear that the Ravens have signed Jaylon Smith. But as always, people, regular Ravens fan, man, I'm always Ravens for life. That's why I'm all over this one, and I think that the Ravens need to take a hard look at Jaylon Smith. I'm surprised he was cut. But again, as I said before, if a guy doesn't want to play football because he's gotten paid, he's worthless. He's worthless to any roster. So, people, I'm always going to be Ravens for life. I'm Ravens Nation. Trust your eyes, man, and we out here.